Merry Christmas! Happy holidays! Happy New Year! Hello, how you doing? How's your evening? How's it going? What are you eating? Send me pictures, or don't. I'm here to tell you the story of the Demon of Midnight Baking. Finn, should I read you the story of the Demon of Midnight Baking? Would you like that? You wanna come sit? Yeah? I sort of need my hands, and Finn thinks I should not need my hands. Let go, let go. Ah. I'm sorry, I need my hand. The Demon of Midnight Baking. On a late winter night, just a few days before Christmas, the snow was falling and covering everything in a white blanket. And as one does at 2 a.m. in the morning, all I, Zaya, could think about was Christmas cookies. And so, as one does, I stayed up until 4 a.m. going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole, reading every cookie recipe known to man, until I stumbled upon an urban legend, the Demon of Midnight Baking. Always drawn to mystery and thrill, I set out to perform the unconventional summoning ritual, and to find out what this demon is about. All I needed was 4 more people to perform with, some flour, butter, sugar, and a few other ingredients. And so, I enlisted the help of some trusted friends. Felina, Justaguy, and DaddyCool, and Mellow was there too. Christmas Eve came, and we all gathered at a conveniently large kitchen in a conveniently neutral and empty home to perform the ritual. Fueled by excitement and curiosity, we prepared for the summoning. We were to bake Christmas cookies at midnight, and each member had to contribute a personal touch. Justaguy added sweetness by reciting a love poem he wrote for the Demon of Midnight Baking. Felina took care of kneading the kneading? Is it netting or kneading?
Knitting.
No, not knitting. That's something entirely different.
Kneading.
Kneading. Felina took charge of kneading the dough. Dough. Felina took charge of kneading the dough using her mighty punches. And DaddyCool dropped the dough a few times, believing it would add a unique flavor. But to be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure it was on purpose. Mellow provided not so valuable baking insights. We all know how to preheat an oven, Mellow. And no, she don't bakey on your dough till you cookie, Mellow. And last but not least, I sprinkled cat hair into the dough, while everyone stared at me in disgust and began to regret agreeing to this. But they wouldn't be the one to eat it, and maybe demons like cat hair. Who knows, right? As the aroma of the cat hair-infused dough filled the air as the cookies baked, we waited for a sign of the otherworldly presence we had summoned. The room remained eerily silent, and disappointment began to settle in. Had we misunderstood the ritual? Was the Demon of Midnight Baking not interested in our offerings? Suddenly, the clock struck midnight, the door swung open, and a figure entered the kitchen. But it wasn't the legendary Demon of Midnight Baking we had envisioned.
Hey guys, what you up to?
Jeeves called out cheerfully. The group stared in disbelief, and the disappointment in the room was palpable. Who invited Jeeves? DaddyCool asked, annoyed. Jeeves, confused and slightly offended, opened his mouth to talk when I interrupted. Never mind, guys, this is a total bust. Let's just go home. The cat hair-infused dough, once a source of disgust, now seemed like a minor inconvenience compared to the disappointment of basically summoning Jeeves instead of a legendary demon. Annoyed, we all thudded past Jeeves and out to get away from him. I guess it's not true what they say. Just because I read something on the internet does not mean it must be true. What we didn't know is that Jeeves actually stayed behind, took the still hot cookies out of the oven, sat down on the sofa in front of the cozy fireplace, and ate every single cookie. And so it turns out, demons really do enjoy cat hair-infused cookies. Guys, this completes the last Christmas story. No, this is not the last Christmas story. That was the last story. No, it's not the last story! Ugh! And that was the last Christmas story. No, it's not the last Christmas story. Why do I keep saying that? There's 4. That was the story of the Demon of Midnight Baking. Bye, girly. Me when Jeeves entered the story. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Tell me if you liked it, please, because you know I need the validation. And I'll see you guys when I see you. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you have ever known. I look like a person from Hulu when I do this. Alright, I'll just call it. I look crazy. Crazy. Christmas. I have glitter on my forehead. Guys, I have a little present for you. 3 feet. You get that one on top.